Aggressive sell rules. Step 1. Trend and volatility. Check the current trend on the FML Super Dashboard indicator. For an aggressive bearish setup, the 1-hour trend must be red. So we are basing the idea on that short-term momentum, so we are only looking for the H1 trend. Of course, if they are both showing the red, that's fine. But only thing that we need is that 1-hour trend is red. Next, check the volatility. Again, we must see either yellow medium or green high label before we proceed with the next step. So the same as for a conservative trade. Next, check the step 2 formation on the dashboard and click on the short setup scan off button to turn it on. So again, we are going to go and click that short setup scan off button, and the indicator will automatically start searching for the next bearish setup. The button should change the short setup scan on, and you'll see the bottom border turning red as shown on the image. Below the button, we have the level radar. The more green bars we have, the closer we are to a potential signal arrow. Once the indicator finds the signal, you will see a potential pop-up on the chart alerting you that signal has been found. So again, we are looking for the level radar just to see how far are we away from the trade. Once the dashboard has found the setup, an automatic step 3 confirmation will be filled. To proceed with your trade, you must see both the confirmation MSC and confirmation SSC display a green confirmed label as per image on the right. So again, we need both indicators to confirm our potential setup. Of course, you can manually verify your setup, same way as we are using that in the conservative trade, but since we already covered that, we're not going to cover that part now. Now that we have our confirmation, we can move down to the step 4 and that's trade. Click on the Setup Your Trade button. This will open the display of your cheat sheet window next to the dashboard, and instead of using till now that left part, we are going to aim to look for the rules printed on the right side. So trend indicator must show the 1-hour trend in the same direction as your signal. Volatility indicator must show medium or high, and both MSC and the SSC indicators must be confirmed. Already you have how to enter a trade, but let's move. At this point, it's advisable to recheck the steps. After each step, click on the checkbox. This will force you to follow the rules and build a discipline that will help you with the psychological aspect of trading. All the information you need about where to enter, place a stop loss, place a take profit, and your ideal risk will display on this cheat sheet. Enter the trade as soon as the red signal arrow appears on the chart. So after you get your signal arrow and you confirm that, you're fine to enter a trade. So you don't need to wait for the candle to close, you can enter right away. For the stop loss, you will use the previous high displayed by the high-low indicator, so look for the high towards the left side of your chart. So if this is our potential short signal, this is going to be the first high. So use that as your stop loss. For aggressive trade, we are going to use 2 take profit levels. For the first take profit, we use a 1-to-1 risk reward, and for the second take profit, we use 1-to-2 risk reward. So if we look at the chart over here, and we say that this was our entry point, this is our stop, we are going to use the same distance between the entry to stop as our first take profit, and we are going to use the double that side as our take profit too. Now let's look at this example. So first thing is that on the trend, we only have that H1 pointing to the downside. So we can go conservative, but we can go for a potential aggressive setup. Again, we are looking for volatility. In this case, we have that high volatility. So over here, we get our potential signal alert, so our arrow, and we need to confirm that. So we are confirming the same way. We need a red MSC and white line above 70. We have that. We have the red SSC confirmation, so all good. And right away, we can enter a trade. Of course, we need to find the stop loss, but as soon as you confirm your setup, you're fine to place a trade. So this is your entry candle. And again, we are going to use that imaginary line just to make it easy to find the potential stop loss. So looking from this point, the first high that we have is this one over here. Because over here we didn't got anything from our indicator, but here we had. So definitely use that. And now for the take profit, we have two. So take profit 1 is going to be 1 to 1. And take profit 2 is going to be 1 to 2. So over here, this is our take profit 1, take profit 2.